Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I will be your hostess for about the next hour or so while we sit and chit-chat, do a little bit of show and share, and maybe lay down some drills. Today is Saturday, the 29th of November, 2025. The time is 5:38 a.m. here in still dark, not raining, Salem, Oregon. And beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer. And today it's in my M&M mug. And in the fireplace, once again on low, we have the Walmart Leaves and Acorn. Yep, we're going to try it on the low today so I don't get all choked up. That's what I had to do yesterday, and yeah, that worked out a lot better. A little bit lower scent. So I do want to start this off because an hour ago on Diamond Art Studio UK, Julie's finish was featured. So I'm going to get the camera, hopefully, and show this to you for you that don't have Facebook. So let's bring this down very carefully. And there it is. Let me see if I can. And it says, it's complete from Julie. And there's her completion. That is so cute. So Julie, you were the featured person today. All right, now let's see if I can get the camera back up here. Yep, there's the wall. Okay, now let's get this positioned a little bit. Get the cord out of the way. All right, there we go. All righty then. So I did want to show you that. Now, as you can see, I have a new diamond painting in front of me. Yes, it's true. I finished the Snow Family. And let me show that to you. Turned out really cute. Yeah, that turned out really nice. Now, I will tell you, okay, here's the deal. My daughter-in-law came down yesterday and picked out some of the off-canvas things that I've been doing. They're in a big box and collecting up. So she came down and picked out what she wanted. And then I showed her I was doing the Snow Family, finishing it up. She goes, "Oh, that's so cute. I really like that." I said, "Well, do you want it?" And she said, "Yes, please." So then I showed her the rest of the canvases that I'm doing in December. And she said, "Oh," I said, "if you want any, pick some out." And she said, "Okay." Number one was this, because Ralphie from A Christmas Story is our family tradition every year since whenever that came out, I think in '83. That movie plays all day, Christmas Day, and when we're all together, we all have the movie memorized. And so, you know, we talk along with the movie. And when it says, "You'll shoot your eye out," everybody screams out, "You'll shoot your eye out." Oh my goodness gracious. And I am going to have to really lay down drills because she picked out some other ones that she wanted. And she wants the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which I'm doing with Julie. And then she also picked out, which I was kind of shocked, she wants this one. And, oh boy, yeah, we're really going to be rushing on these so she can have them up for the holidays. But she also, I mean, it didn't surprise me that she wanted this. But yeah, she wants this one. So these are my next three that are four, whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4 that I'm going to be doing back to back. So if you have these and you want to do them with me, yeah. So I'll be doing this one, and then the next one I think I will do is the red truck. And then probably, because I'm waiting for Julie on the other, so probably the National Lampoon will be the last one that I do. So, yeah. And now, this one has the perforated stuff around it. So I'm real curious to see how this works. I don't believe I've done one of these before. So, let's just see. Oh, look at that. How this tears. Oh, and there's the next one. Oh, no, that was easy peasy. All right, so I can do this little. Now, I'm going to be cutting this all over the place because I do one color at a time. And the largest number of colors is this, the 993, which is a very pretty color. And let me just see what color that is. 993 is very light aquamarine. Yeah, so that's what I am going to do first. Yeah, I'm going to do all the... One good thing about Diamond Art Club is they do theirs by weight. And because I've got a new way of doing things, at least on the Diamond Art Club, that's... And I'll explain in a minute. That helped a lot in my kitting up yesterday adventure. Ooh, that was way too many. Put in the tray. So what do I do with my glasses? Here they are. So I better make sure I'm doing this right. This says 993. Yep, a 6. No, is the line. So yesterday I decided what I would do is kit up my Lorenz and get it ready to go, because I know that come Monday, December 1st, it is going to be hopping and a bopping around here with diamond painting. So I thought, you know, I'm going to get all this stuff out of the way and then I don't have to worry about it. So, you know, I kit up my Nikki, and I start that on December 21st, just as we're wrapping up the Advent stuff, which will work out perfect. And then on January 1st, we start the Lorenz. And hopefully I'll have all my Christmas stuff done by the time Nikki rolls around. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of diamond painting going on. So anyway, for the first time ever, another first, I kit that up by weight from Diamond Art Club. Now, the good thing about doing it that way, especially, if you're using the EWKs, that is a huge help. So that way, I knew I started with the smallest first. Then I could measure out the size of the bottles. So yeah, I did all of those first. And it did take me longer because it was the first time I had ever done that. And so I've never kit up by that before. So plus I was putting my new stickers on, my new way of doing the stickers. But that's okay. I sat at the table, did that, watched a lot of TV while I was doing it. And I found a new, well, okay, I got BritBox, so I'm trying to get through all the BritBox stuff that I want to watch because I only have 2 months to get through it. And what I discovered is that some of the shows that I thought I was going to like, I didn't like. Now, one of them being that one I was talking about yesterday, whatever the name of it is. I decided that is, I like the lighthearted shows, I like the mysteries with lighthearted stuff, cozy mysteries. And you know what? That just wasn't cozy to me anymore. And so then I found another show, which is Shakespeare and Hathaway. I think that's the name of it. Or it's Hathaway and Shakespeare. I don't know which way it goes. I can't remember. But I thought I had watched that before, but I don't remember any of it. And so that is what I am been watching right now. I'm really liking it. It is a cozy mystery. And yeah, so that's what I'm watching. But anyway, so I was watching that while I was kitting up the Lorenz. And so, but it worked out really good because I used up all the little jars. And then we moved into, the next size and then the next size. But I had enough to do all that. So that is done and dusted. But like I said, it took me all day to do that. But that's okay. I enjoy kitting up. I love just looking at all the beautiful colors and just sometimes, because this has what, 97 colors, I think. So I got to see all the beautiful colors that will go on that canvas. Now, I have not put the cover sheets on it yet. I still need to get the canvas out of the box. All I got was the drills. Same with my Nikki, it's still in the box. But I'm hoping today I can figure out a way to hang them somewhere so I could admire them before I lay down the drills. I like doing that. I like having them hanging up. it just really gets the excitement going, you know. Oh, I'm going to be doing this canvas. It's so beautiful, and it's going to be so fun. I get to do this with friends. And then I was so tickled because I watched Sparkles. I think it was in her Whip and Chat. I think or it could have been an unboxing. Nope, I think it was an unboxing. She is also going to do a canvas with all the seasons. Oh my goodness, she's doing it with me. I am just so excited. So I got to see that, what she's going to be doing. And it's a very pretty canvas. I really like the winter scene. It is beautiful. Yeah. And then I watched and her unboxing of the gift that she got from Julie. Although, I have no idea what it is because it is a mystery. Yeah, Julie got that for her. Julie is the queen of D-Stash. She can go find stuff all over the place. So she found that and knew that V wanted it. So she got it and had it shipped to to V. And then Peggy B did a video of a completion of some kitties. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Just adorable. Yeah, so I did get those watched. Those were short videos though. And then I went back to my shows. My show that I'm watching because I really like it. I'll be watching it today. And Julie got tuckered out yesterday they went to the Woodburn Outlet Mall. And let me tell you, the reports coming over Facebook, that is a very popular mall. And it's right off the freeway. And I guess traffic was backed up. Well, the one report said for 7 miles to get into that mall. Yeah. And then there was a couple accidents, and I don't even know what shops are there. It's a big mall, and they have all kinds of stuff going on. But I haven't been there in years. I've only been a couple times. Yeah, we don't have anything really like that here in Salem, which is weird because Woodburn is a small town. People must go for miles around, from lots of miles around to go. Salem has done away with a lot of shops and malls and stuff. We have the Lancaster Mall. Well, it's not called the Lancaster Mall anymore, but I don't know. I haven't been in there in years either. That's over by where Hobby Lobby's at and where Joann's used to be. There's a dollar store and the cinemas there. But a lot of people moved out of there. We just don't. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot here. I guess people would rather travel to go shopping. I don't know, maybe that's the thrill of it. Maybe one of these days, David and I can go to the mall and just, I'll videotape what the mall looks like. We can go look and see what's in there. Yeah, that used to, 20 years ago was the place to be. But I think a lot of these shops kind of went by the wayside because, Walmart, all these other places, people are more, not so much status minded anymore. That you have to have all the name brands and all that like it used to be. I know when I was in high school, the Richie Rich people, Meyer and Frank's, Lipman's, go up to Portland and do their shopping. My clothes came from generally from Penny's. Back then, the upper class didn't go shopping there. Anybody get their Christmas tree up? After Thanksgiving, a lot of people put their trees up right after Thanksgiving. Where does this go? Oh, this is a big one. Oh, I guess it had another one there. I didn't even see it. Oh, wow. Yeah, this morning I just about forgot. Our trash day is on Fridays, but because Thursday was a holiday, they're a day late. So if you were supposed to have your pickup on Thursday, you would have it on Friday, and on Friday it would be Saturday. So it's like, oh no, I got to get the trash out there. So I remembered when I was in the shower. So I got out of the shower and went outside and got the trash out. It used to be we were one of the first stops at 6 o'clock, but now it's 7:08, and he's always 7:08, 7:07, right in that. They're on a tight schedule. But then about once a month, they don't come until like 10. So I don't know if they have a different driver or what the deal is. Maybe they have a morning meeting or something and that puts them late. Yeah, so today, let's see, we got V's Live coming up. Of course, you'll already have seen it by the time this goes up. And yes, I'll be watching that. And then my video will go up after that. Well, we didn't have game night last night. I think we're having it tonight. Maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, so that'll be tonight. They were probably doing leftovers last night. So I have pizza tonight. I had leftovers yesterday twice. Oh, it was so good. So good. Potatoes and gravy and turkey, dressing. Oh, I finished up the leftover potatoes and gravy and dressing. But I have enough turkey, so today I'm going to have a turkey sandwich. That'll be so good. Oh, yum. But I plan on sitting here. I don't even have my light on. I guess I don't need it on. Because this is really, you can really see the drill field. So, yeah, so I'm going to do as much as what I can on this, because now it's a marathon. Tomorrow's our live, so we'll be finishing up our 2025 calendars tomorrow. So I got to get that done. And then I still need, once that's done, then I need to get the new calendars out. Only one of them will be, the desk one will be kitted up. And I'm almost thinking of giving the desk, just getting it done. I don't know if I'll have time, but giving it as a Christmas gift. Not the big one, because the big one is the birthday calendar. We will see. We'll see what, if I can fit it in or not. I really have a lot to do. But yeah, I think next year for Christmas gifts, if Hobby Lobby has those calendars again, and they're 50% off, I think I would like to do those and give them as gifts. I really like the calendars. I need to start thinking ahead for Christmas. I say that every year, and every year I don't do it. So, how did your Black Friday sales go, everybody? Were you out there among the crowds, or did you sit behind your computer and buy? I didn't do any of it. just cannot afford a lot of gifts this year, so, and I've already let people know, you know, you don't need to buy me any gifts because it's not going to be a big Christmas this year. Yeah, because I've got, without going into detail, it's just that you buy, and, you know, go broke. You know, and you buy gifts for people you don't even see all year, and sometimes it's you know, they just expect a gift, and forgot where I was at. I guess I can see the lines, can I? Like I said, I think this is my first time doing this on these lines. This is actually the first year that usually I buy a lot of gifts, and I have my Christmas fund, but usually it's gift cards. Everybody wants gift cards. Wow, this is looking good, isn't it? It goes pretty fast. All right, let's put this aside for a second and see what is in our show and share today. Oh, come on, turn. Thank you. I'll have some coffee. So far, so good with the candle, or the wax, I mean. And Julie and Vicki, I did read your bingo stuff, so we'll be working on that in the future. All right, got some have to have it's in here. Kathy G says, hi Granny and villagers, wanted to share one of the sunsets we had while we are here in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Weather got cold and windy, so we are enjoying wearing winter jackets. Only time we use them as it does not get too cold in Florida. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie, Kathy G. Oh my goodness, look at that. That would make a good diamond painting. That is beautiful. Look at those fall colors. Trees are getting naked. That sunset and the reflection. Oh, wow. Oh, that is beautiful. I like it when you guys share your vacation spots or what's outside your window. Okay, Patricia, the birthday girl. She says, hello, Granny. Patricia here. It's 20 degrees when Vicky, is that the right, how I pronounce that right? And I did our morning walk. Finally finished a couple of half-two Christmas throws. Now back to my diamond painting. Have certainly missed it. Thanks for the birthday singing. Catching up on the shows. Thanks again. Hugs to both you and Ellie. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Blessings, Patricia. Look at there. Oh, she looks like me when I go outside. I got all my hoods on and look at her cute little friend. Dressed in a cozy coat. Yep, the mittens, the sweatshirt. Yep. That's how I do stuff. You don't have to look pretty to go outside for a walk. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Lots of have-to-have-it's coming in. All right. Dari says, I just completed this 50 by 50 with 20 colors. Ooh, look at those colors. Now that screams fall, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty. Look at the barn in the back. I think it's a barn. Maybe not. Very pretty. Let's see what else we got in here. Becky H. Rebecca. Can't wait just a second. I need to bring this up on the computer because she's saying a lot here. There we go. Okay, let me bring our pictures up. Oh, wow. It's loading itself. There we go. Hi, Granny and Villagers. I have not been posting much this month, so I thought it would be a good idea to show what I've been doing this month. Yeah, we haven't heard from you for a while. For the DAS UK November event, I did do City Streets in Snow. It's 60 by 60 with 100 colors, so it was confetti heavy. I did kit it up into trays, which made the confetti easier to deal with, as I wasn't constantly having to pour the same drills in and out of trays. I loved working with it. I loved working on it, and the drills fit nicely. That is beautiful. Look at the street lights. Beautiful. Okay, and then she said, I did Cooking by Candlelight by Spangler for Julie's Gobble Gobble. Finished it this morning, Friday, so only one day after Thanksgiving. It is a 70 by 70 with a good mix of confetti and color blocking. This kit was gotten off a D-stash, and for an older DAC kit, the drills and spacing was good. Am I showing these in the right order? Let's see. Okay. Then I did Fall Trees for one of my weekend retreats. It is a DAC square 53 by 42 centimeters with 20 colors. A surprising amount of confetti, but also lots of color blocking. That's gorgeous. It's got the reflections. You know, I always like that. These reflections down here. Look at the pinks. Beautiful. Let's go back to this one. I want to see this one. I don't know that I've seen this before. Or maybe I have and forgot. So there's your Draglan. And we got cookies. And books. Ooh, and there's our tea. Well, I'm going to say it's, nope, it's cocoa. Because there's the cocoa right there. Oh, there's another one right there. Another Draglan. Chocolate cookies. Okay. And finally, I completed Bubbles by Spangler for the Spangler event as a second weekend project. It's a snack size 33 by 33 round, so it went quickly by getting it done in 4 sessions. Your DP sister, Becky H. All those bubbles. Having a good time, huh? Look at the little boat back here, little tugboat. Okay, so let's get out our book. And we'll get her marked off on all this stuff. Let me move this out of the way so I don't stick to the canvas. All right, so she said the UK, Becky, so she gets a crown for that one. And then I got to give Julie a crown because she was featured. There we go. Somebody else was that you, Jess? I think it was. I think I forgot to mention that Jess was featured on there also. I'm sorry, Jess. I think I forgot that. Let's see. What else did she do? The Gobble Gobble. It's over here. Let's get our turkey one out. Make sure there you are. So got you stamped for that one. And then the weekend retreat, what is she saying here? That's a gingerbread man. Which one is he? That's this one. She said she did 2 for the weekend retreat. I don't even have her name on here. Let's get her name on here, shall we? Becky H. All right, let's get your gingerbread men on here. There we go. Okay. I think I got you all caught up. There we go. All right. Let's see if we have anything else in here. Terry G. If I forgot to stamp you, be sure and let me know. Oh, I did this one too, I think. No, did I? No. I think I did one similar. All right, here we go. Hi, Granny and Villagers. I pulled this one out of my stash to keep me busy. I completed it tonight. It's my Christmas Lab by Diamond Dots. I believe that I got this one at Hobby Lobby. I did get all of my Hoblob Christmas tabletop items done. My son will be over on Sunday to get the rest of my Xmas decorations down from the garage. I'll start working on getting everything ready for Santa's special day. Everyone enjoy the rest of the weekend and all your leftovers. Hugs to you and pets with belly rubs to Ellie. That's cute. We'll give you a stamp for that. How about that? You get a, oops, wrong stamp. There's my gingerbread man. Terry. See, sometimes I have to add people to the list, even if they don't tell me to. All right, Terry, we're going to put you here. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so that is it for the show and share. All right, let's see what we have over in our Gab session, shall we? Let me... Oh, how do I do this? One moment, please. Just need to take care of this one email. Is that it? Okay, so yeah, we're starting to get have to have it's coming in, so all right, let's go over to our Gab session. Okay, so the first up is our Whip and Gab, our Whip and Chat. And Miss Bell says, happy birthday, Jewels. The painting turned out amazing. Love the sparkle. And what else we got in here? Jess. Hi, Granny. Chibi, C-H-I-B-I, means that the artwork is done in the Japanese oh, you're using words I can't pronounce. Kancatures, C-A-N-C-A-T-U-R-E-S style. Today, I am so grateful for my family. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving filled with food, love, and some late-night domino play. After they left, I was able to squeeze in some diamond painting along with the live leading up to the Black Friday diamond releases. So much fun. DAC was posting gift codes in the chat. I wasn't fast enough to grab one, but it sure was exciting. My order was successfully placed for 5 canvases. Have to have it email is sent showing my choices. Oh, what a fun time. I didn't know that they were doing that. Angela, happy birthday, Jules. The paintings are lovely. Thanks for sharing. And Kathy C, happy birthday, Jules. And Jewel says, thanks for the birthday wishes. I hope you had a good birthday. And Dari said, a few minutes late. Hope you and Ellie are doing well. AKA Joan says, happy birthday, Jules. And Susan D says, happy birthday, Jules. And Kathy G says, happy birthday, Jules. Look at all these birthday wishes. You guys are the best. And Eileen says, happy birthday, Jules. And Sparkle said, awesome chat today, Granny. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Loved all the show and tell and gab session. Wow, that tree Mike showed was beautiful. I know, those blue lights on there. Oh, I loved it. My gosh, I can't believe it's almost Christmas. I know. Just around the corner now, folks. Jewel says, by the way, I was able to purchase the fireplace and I love it. Oh, yay! Another person has the fireplace. I love mine. It is just great. Dari said, friendly TV is great. You will enjoy it. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so. Margie says, happy birthday, Jules. Hope the community had a great Thanksgiving for those who celebrate. Great gab and show and share. And yes, I shop DAC with Christmas gift card. It's a pre-order, so won't ship till next December. Till next December? Do you mean a year from now? She says, future have to have it. What? I did notice, I went on to the DAC site and I was kind of surprised that their shipping dates aren't until December 11th or something like that. And it's like, what's going on? So, yeah. And then Dreamer, you couldn't even order. All it said was coming soon, even though the sale had started. So I don't know what was up with that. Grams, happy birthday, Jules. And Jules said, this was in response to how I eat pumpkin pie. She says, I pile on that whip too, LOL. Best way to eat pumpkin pie. I actually had pumpkin pie once as my birthday cake when I was a kid. I guess I told my mom that's what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. One year, my two youngest, they're twins, they didn't want a birthday cake. They wanted donuts. And so I went out and bought all these different donuts and put candles in them. And yeah, they got to chow down on donuts. And Sparkle says, happy birthday, Jules. But that's what birthdays are for. Have what you want that day. Okay, the next one is the unboxing I did of A Christmas Story, the one I'm doing now. Yeah, I had to really put off doing that one till it came up for the unboxing. Because I do my unboxings months in advance. Although I'm running out. So, I think we only have, I'll look here in a minute and see how many more I have. Sparkle says, love the unboxing, Granny. What a cute canvas. I have never watched this movie before. Thanks for sharing. Oh, come on, you guys. You got to watch it once. Margie says, so cute and nostalgic. And yay, another gift for me. LOL. Thanks for sharing. What's your other gift? Are you going to get that canvas? I know it's still available. They also have the lamp. But if you go in and look at the lamp, that leg looks kind of funky to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But Angela M. The painting is so cute. Thanks for sharing. And Julie S. said, it's a funny movie. You'll shoot your eye out, LOL. I think that's the most famous line in that movie. I need to watch that today. Well, I was going to hold off until December 1st, so maybe I'll do that. All right, and then our next gab is Kathy asks, what are you crafting? Rock the Dots says, Happy Thanksgiving. I saw an Advent book with the chapters sealed for the first time last week. Might have to get one. Yeah, I have never seen one of those. Of course, I got Advents for everything now. Sparkle says, very nice crafts, everyone. Those books sound good, Julie. Although I'm not much into reading anymore. Thanks for sharing, everyone. And Margie says, great crafts all. Paula, love the hats and such an awesome cause. Tammy, your drawings coloring is so pretty. Julie, an Advent read? Sounds fun. And Paula said, gorgeous drawings, Tammy. I love Mike's gnome. And Angela M. says, lovely crafts. Thanks for sharing. And Graham's wonderful crafts, everyone. All right, let's see if we have anything else in here. That is it. All right, let me go over and see. 2 more unboxings coming your way. So 2 more Fridays. I have a, let's see, what do I have? A Dreamer. Oh, wow. I've had that one for a while. And a Make Market. Yeah. I like to do the unboxings as soon as I get them and then schedule them out because, you know, I don't do a lot of unboxings, so yeah. Alrighty then. And I'm actually, oh my goodness, it's 6:37 already. And these going to be live here in just a little bit. So I'm going to let you go for this. And, hold on a minute here. I'm unorganized. There we are. So I appreciate everybody stopping by and visiting with me. I always enjoy this and look forward to it. So as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. And as always, count your blessings, be blessed, give blessings. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you over in V's Live. Don't forget, we have a live tomorrow. I'm looking for my arrow so I can end this video.